Welcome. We're going to have Granny shares the Bible again this afternoon, and I'm going to start in Genesis chapter 35 and verse 19. And it says, "And Rachel died and was buried in the way to Ephrath, which is Bethlehem. And Jacob set a pillar upon her grave, that is the pillar of Rachel's grave unto this day." So he marked her grave like he marked God's place, God's house. I believe that Jacob knew that Rachel was sent to him to help him, to show him the way about getting all those 12 sons and being the father of the house of all the Jews. So he was honoring Rachel with that pillar on her grave. And it was there at Bethlehem. It said, buried in the way to Ephrath, which is Bethlehem. So it was in the way to Bethlehem. That's the way, that's what she did. She was the mother of not Judah, which was Jesus's forebearer, but she was the mother of actually of all of the house of Jacob, because it was because of her that they were all born, from her and from Leah and from Bilhah and Zilpah. But it was because of her that Jacob married them, all of them. So that was a fitting thing for him to do, was set that pillar up for Rachel on her grave. We don't know how old she was. When I figure out that Jacob was at least 75, going on 80 years old when he met her, and she was a virgin, a young woman. I don't know if she might have been, by that time, maybe in her 30s or 40s, but she didn't live a long life. And sometimes it's hard not to think that when Jacob said, "Let them not live that stole Laban's gods, his idol gods," that was some of the reason that Rachel died. So I don't know. I just know that it happened. Verse 21, "And Israel journeyed and spread his tent beyond the tower of Edar." Now, I have no idea where the Tower of Edar is, but when he got there, he got past the Tower of Edar, and he spread his tent. "And it came to pass, when Israel dwelt in that land, that Reuben went and lay with Bilhah, his father's concubine, and Israel heard it." Sad day, another sad day. Seems like there are a lot of sad days. When Rachel died, it was a sad day for Jacob. Now it's another sad day because his oldest son has lain with his concubine Bilhah. Concubine, sometimes it doesn't mean that just a woman that is somebody takes advantage of, or that somebody kind of has as a mistress. It wasn't that. She was a wife, but she was like a secondary wife, not like Leah and Rachel. But still, she was Jacob's wife. The only husband she knew was Jacob. And so Reuben, sometimes it seems as I read about Reuben that he wasn't very strong, that he was very weak. And he was his firstborn, but he wasn't strong. And when he did this, the Bible said, and Israel heard it. He knew about it. Now the sons of Jacob were 12. The sons of Leah, Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, and Simeon and Levi and Judah and Issachar and Zebulun. So Leah had 6 sons. The sons of Rachel, Joseph and Benjamin. The sons of Bilhah, Rachel's handmaid, Dan and Naphtali. And the sons of Zilpah, Leah's handmaid, Gad and Asher. These are the sons of Jacob, which were born to him in Padan Aram. So there were 12, because of all the handmaids were also his wives, and Leah and Rachel. And Reuben was his firstborn, but his firstborn had done something pretty bad, really bad. And Israel knew it. Jacob knew it. And Jacob came unto Isaac his father, unto Mamre, unto the city of Arba, which is Hebron, where Abraham and Isaac sojourned. And the days of Isaac were 180 years. And Isaac gave up the ghost and died, and was gathered unto his people, being old and full of days, and his sons Esau and Jacob buried him. Okay, let's talk about this ages. Isaac was 180 when he died, so he was 60 when Jacob was born. So when he died, Jacob was 120. 120. Okay, so this happened after they got back in the land of Canaan. Now, when they were in Padan Aram, there were 20 years spent there. And then they came into this land, into the land of Canaan. So I believe, I tried to figure it up yesterday when I was really wondering how old Jacob was when he met Rachel. I kind of figured out that he was about 100 years old when Joseph was born, because Joseph was born while he was still in that land. And when we read about Joseph in this, after he gets into the land of Canaan, Joseph is only 17 when things happened to him in the land of Canaan. So when he was only 17, he was born in the land of in Padan Aram, and then he was in the land of Canaan, and then he was sent away, sold away by his brothers, and when he was 17. So it wasn't that long that all of this happened, where Jacob buried Isaac and where Isaac died. So if Jacob was 120, and when I figured it up, he was about 100 when Joseph was born. So Jacob was getting old, wasn't he? During this time, he was pretty old. I mean, older than any of us ever lived. He was 120 years old. But it doesn't seem like age was as bad on them then as it is on us, as far as making us where we can't even do anything. You know, when you hit 90, your bones are all brittle, and most people's bones are all brittle, and it's not possible for you to walk fast and do a lot of hard lifting and things like that. But it seemed like Jacob was strong pretty much on into his old age. But when it says Isaac gave up the ghost and died, and was gathered unto his people, being old and full of days. So when he blessed Jacob, he still had at least 20 years to live. And it seems like more, because they were in the land of Canaan a while before they came and got with Isaac. It says, in the days of Isaac, and Jacob came unto Isaac his father unto Mamre, unto the city of Arba, which is Hebron, where Abraham and Isaac sojourned. So he'd already been in the land of Canaan for a while before he saw his daddy Isaac, from the way this speaks. And so it says, and his sons Esau and Jacob buried him. So Esau and Jacob were back together again, burying their father. Chapter 36. Now these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom. Edom is a nation. God turned Esau's offspring into a nation, the nation of Edom in the Bible. And when we look over here and see what the word Edom means, let's look. We know that Esau meant hairy. Let's see what Edom means. Edom. Okay. Edom, red. Edom means red. And Adam, I believe Adam meant red too. Let's go back to see what Adam, it's almost the same kind of name as Adam. Edom, Adam. Let's go back and look at that. Kind of like it's flesh. Adam and Edom. Adam means man, but Adamah means earth, and Adamai means earthy. So Adam really means earthy man, about the earth, because he was made out of the earth. And Edom meant red, and red meant, I think it was talking about that pottage that Esau made. Let's look back where it tells about the pottage. When he bought Esau's birthright. Find it. Okay. When he bought Esau's birthright, said Esau was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore his name was called Edom. So Esau had another name. It wasn't just Esau, which meant hairy. It was Edom, meant red, a red pottage that he sold his birthright for. And Jacob, on the contrary, had a bad name to begin with, Jacob, and then he had a good name, Israel. Prince with power with God. Prince, power with God. So Edom was the country that Esau started with his offspring. So it says Esau took his wives of the daughters of Canaan, Adah the daughter of Elam the Hittite, and Holabama the daughter of Anah the daughter of Zibeon the Hivite, and Bashemath, Ishmael's daughter, sister of Nebajoth. And Adah bare to Esau Eliphaz, and Bashemath bare Reuel. So the children are starting to come. And Aholabama, she was the daughter of Anah of Zibeon the Hivite. So though she wasn't a Hittite, she was a Hivite, which was one of the people of Canaan. And Holabama bare Jeush, Jaalam, and Korah. These are the sons of Esau, which were born unto him in the land of Canaan. And Esau took his wives and his daughters, and all the persons of his house, and his cattle, and all his beasts, and all his substance, which he had got in the land of Canaan, and went into the country from the face of his brother Jacob. For their riches were more than that they might dwell together, and the land wherein they were strangers could not bear them because of their cattle. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. Esau is Edom. That He was named after that red pottage from then on. And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. These are the names of Esau's sons: Eliphaz, the son of Adah, the wife of Esau; Reuel, the son of Bashemath, the wife of Esau. And the sons of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Zepho, and Gatam, and Kenaz. And Timnah was concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son. And she bare to Eliphaz Amalek. These were the sons of Adah, Esau's wife. And these are the sons of Reuel: Nahath and Zerah, Shammah and Mizah. These were the sons of Bashemath, Esau's wife. And these were the sons of Aholibamah, the daughter of Anna, the daughter of Zibeon, Esau's wife. And she bare to Esau Jeush and Jalem and Korah. These were the dukes of the sons of Esau: the sons of Eliphaz the firstborn, son of Esau, Duke Teman, Duke Omar, Duke Zepho, Duke Kenaz, Duke Korah, Duke Gatam, Duke Amalek. These are the dukes that came of Eliphaz in the land of Edom. These are the sons of Adah. So Adah was the one who brought into this world, because of being married to Esau, she brought Eliphaz into this world. Eliphaz, which was her firstborn, and her firstborn had this child with his concubine called Amalek. And as we go through the Bible, we will read more and more about Amalek. Amalek is a hater of the Jews. Amalek is a hater of Jacob and everything he stands for. He was the grandson of Esau. And we will learn of Amalek as we read on through the Bible. And that was Adah's children. And remember Rebekah, when he married Adah, and when he married Reuel, when he married Bashemath, and when he married Adah, Rebekah couldn't stand him. Remember that? And when she talked to Isaac about Jacob leaving, that was what she mentioned. And Esau was 40 years old when he took to wife Judith, the daughter of Beeri the Hittite, and Bashemath, the daughter of Elon the Hittite, which were a grief of mine unto Isaac and to Rebekah. So Judith must have been this Adah that it talks about here, the daughter of Elon the Hittite. It says the daughter of Beeri the Hittite, and Bashemath, the daughter of Elon the Hittite. So here it says that Adah was the daughter of Elon the Hittite, and Aholibamah, the daughter of Anah, the daughter of Zibeon the Hivite. So we don't know exactly how that worked out, but it did work out. But we don't know how exactly it worked out. But we found out that Amalek, the hater of the Jews, was Esau's grandson. Now, I don't know if you know why this word duke is used in here for these children, these princes of Esau's. I would like to know. I don't know. Duke is a word that is used in England for some kind of royalty or some kind of nobility. So if you would, and you know anything about it, please let me know. All right, I'm going to go from there, and we'll read up the rest about these children of Esau tomorrow. God bless you.